Yes, the unthinkable has happened. Pokemon had revealed some new information in a Nintendo Direct, not a Pokemon Direct, and we got some information on Okidoki, Munkidori, and Pheasantipiti, the Teal Mask trio, otherwise known as the Loyal Trio, as they're now called from the Pokemon website. Now, within the trailer itself, it was nothing too crazy if you ask me. We got a bunch of old returning Pokemon in the mix, and that was really cool to see, and the biomes of the Teal Mask are really cool as well. And sure, while it's nice to see a bunch of Kitakami, we're not focused on that right now. We're focused on the Loyal 3 and their typings. And in the trailer, the typings were not revealed. However, we did get to see a good look at them, and they look a lot better than they do in their images, as most Pokemon these days do. Okidoki and Pheasantipiti really have grown on me. Munkidori still needs a little bit of work, but I think that'll happen, which we'll get to later on in this video. As you can tell in the trailer, they once again focus on these 3 little statues, and there's more of an emphasis on the scarves. And while you don't get to see in the trailer again, in the website, they show that all 3 of these Pokemon have the same ability. This ability is called Toxic Chain, and it seems that no matter what attack these Pokemon use, they have a chance at toxic poisoning the opponent. Meaning that, yeah, you could do some crazy stuff, like Infamous was saying you could do Rock Slide plus Toxic in the same move. That's insane. And honestly, when you really think about it, it makes sense. I don't know why we didn't all think Poison type. We all thought Dark at first because of the black, but Poison makes a lot of sense because that purple does look very toxic, and it's the one thing that they kind of all have that's similar, even in their masked forms. So of course we know they're getting masked forms or whatever. Who knows if this is like a Terra form or if this is just a regular Pokemon form. We have no idea, but looking at the trailer, you can tell that each of these masks correspond to each of these Pokemon, and most likely they'll transform into these masked Pokemon or whatever. And likely there's still going to be poison types then? I don't know, hopefully, maybe, but they look like they're gonna, the black is gonna be removed from them. They're gonna keep the purple, and who knows what's gonna be going on with the rest of their color scheme or body. But seeing how the masks are information that we had before and the color scheme was as well, we should just put 2 and 2 together and know that the purple was the one that was gonna stay the same, stay consistent between all 3 of them and even in their new forms. And for some reason we all thought dark type instead of thinking poison type, but here we are, hindsight is 2020. And with that, with these 3 being so strong against Ogrepon, I feel like Ogrepon has to be a grass fairy type Pokemon, because poison is now quad effective on Ogrepon if that's the case. And with these 3 being able to chase away Ogrepon, I think that makes a lot of sense. Grass, if it's not grass, I don't know what it is. There's like grass growing from its feet, as you can see in this trailer. And its face looks very fairy-like. So I can't imagine what else it could be. Maybe it's grass dark, but with Zarude and all the other grass and dark types of Meowscarada, Brute Bonnet, I can't imagine. And you even have one of the quartets, one of the legendaries from, was it Wochen? He's also grass dark, right? It's also grass dark, so like, too many grass and dark types. I think Ogrepon has to be grass and fairy. And that fits really well, again, with each of these guys being poison, because probably you're only gonna get access to one of the 3 of them, and poison, being the typing that it is, can take care of grass and fairy, no problem. For their secondary typings as well as their new form typings, I'm not too sure. Let's go over what I think each of them could be. Obviously, there's a chance that these guys just water poison, fire poison, grass poison. That makes a lot of sense, them being like the poison starter trio or whatever. That could work, but seeing as how we were wrong about dark, I'm thinking that's not going to be the case. Also, I know I mentioned this before, but I think we're all dumb for thinking that this trio will be dark, because we have a dark type quartet in Scarlet and Violet, a new one. And I know I was against it, these 3 being dark before as well, but even the fact I considered it, I feel really stupid. But hey, the more you know, right? The more you live and you learn, bro. Pheasantipiti is probably the easiest one. I'm thinking this is gonna be probably poison flying, if not poison fire. I could say maybe poison psychic, but I'm gonna say poison flying if it's not poison fire. For Okidoki, I can see probably poison. If it's not poison grass, it's gonna be poison fighting. But the way it's like scruffing, it's like, you know, putting its arms together and it's making this face, that seems more like a Scrafty or like an Incineroar or something like that. So I'm leaning towards poison dark for Okidoki. And Munkidori, if it's not water, if it's not poison water, we could once again go with poison fighting if it's not for Okidoki, but maybe, possibly, because it's around its head, it's a smart guy, and it's poison psychic. It could also be poison dark, I don't know, but I'm gonna say poison psychic, but if that's the case, then Pheasantipity might be poison fighting. They might just be going with the fighting dark psychic trio all over again. But would that work? Either way, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter. Pheasantipity can be poison flying. It still works as a trio because, no, it doesn't work. Dang it, how does this work? I'm trying to figure out how it would work because I thought the psychic would take care of the poison, but then the poison doesn't take care of the dark. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna lock it in. I'm gonna say poison flying, poison dark, poison psychic. Maybe they're not trying to make a trio. It should just be this probably, but I'm probably gonna be wrong. That's more likely. That's the more likely case here. Regardless of what, Toxic Chain is a crazy ability. These Pokemon as well as Ogrepon look much better in the game so far. I'm really excited. I wasn't excited for the Teal Mask till now, but now seeing these Pokemon, I have my hopes up. And seeing the fact that we are getting some old Pokemon return and the possibility of them evolving and all, it's exciting stuff. Can't wait. I hope it's early fall. I really do. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you over on the next video, alright? Later. Bye.